Hey guys, so some people in the Fiora main subreddit have been asking for tips on how to parry effectively. In this video, I'm going to show you how I parry and what to look for. I consider myself good at parrying because I've been practicing matchups and predicting when they're going to use their CC in their combos. Remember, all of this comes from experience and there's no 100% guarantee that you'll land a parry. If you land a good parry, it's crucial for team fights, and it's also important if you want to become a good Fiora main. So, a simple way I know or predict they're going to use their CC is by knowing the champion that you're fighting and knowing their combos. So, let's say for example you're fighting Renekton, and he dashes to you. He'll almost always use his W first, Q, for the damage, and so he can get his Fury bar stacked up, or gun. The only thing you have to be careful is baiting, because some people are experienced with fighting Fiora and they know that you will try to parry. You have to think ahead of your opponent, and it's kind of like a mind game. So another thing I'd take into consideration is what I would do if I was playing that champion versus a Fiora. So like, it's really good to know a lot of top laners and to play them, so you know how they work and like what the best thing to do at that time is. So another thing I'd take into consideration is what I would do if I was playing that champion versus a Fiora. So like, it's really good to know a lot of top laners and to play them, so you know how they work and like what the best thing to do at that time is. Now, in my opinion, some of the matchups that are crucial for you to land your parry are Yasuo, Riven, Darius, Jackson, Irelia. If you miss a parry or parry nothing, it'll most likely cause you the fight. Now, for the Yasuo matchup, the most common combo he will use that you should learn to parry is his EQ. And if you do it right, as shown in this clip right here, see, it just got me killed, so it's very important that you learn how to time it. And so once he realizes that you're using your W for that, you'll most likely stop and try another way to throw his tornado. And from there on, you're going to have to rely on prediction to parry it. For Riven, the only tip I can give you, or for one of their combos, is her EW. But again, like Yasuo, once she realizes that, they will switch combos. Another one is the Flash W, which a lot of Rivens like to do. Parrying is not only for CCing, it's also for damage, and so you can survive. And yeah, so you want to use your parry to keep yourself alive in the team fights, or when you're just dueling, and help out your teammates so you can get that ult heal for the whole team. Fiora is a carry top laner, and you're massive in team fights if you're ahead or are smart, but team fights are for another video. I recommend to use your parry for damage, not CC, or Camille. You want to use that on the final or the second proc on her Q, so it blocks the true damage. And another one is the Rise, so his charged up Q does not do the damage. It's pretty hard to predict is a W or a snare. And the last one is Battle Fight. Don't save it for his ult, don't try and time it, because it's pretty hard. I would use it for his E or Q. A subreddit for the Fiora mains are having trouble with the Darius matchup, and my biggest tip is to use his parry for his ult, unless you are only trading, and then I would use it for his E when you're on your way back, when you're escaping from the trade, because you'll save his E for that. You want to make sure you have your parry up. But one thing I recommend when you're trading with him is to bait his Q, so that's like a massive heal and damage to his combo. You're going to be facing the hardest to predict their CC are Rise and Pantheon, because of how fast it is. I think Rise is like an instant, and Pantheon's pretty hard because you have to have a really good reaction time. And for Rise, I recommend not trying to parry his W, but to parry his charge Q, like I said before. And yeah, now for Pantheon, it's all about reaction time, but I don't really recommend trading with him and just farming as much as you can so you can outscale him, or unless you are confident enough. Keep practicing, and I guarantee you will see improvement on your predictions and reaction time. Helped in any way, shape, or form, and what I may have missed. Next video is on what builds are best for each situation. Thanks for watching.